Joe again. Back here with another review slash test of the X-E1, Fujifilm X-E1 with an 8mm 2.8 fisheye. This is the Rokinon version. They also have Bauer, and the other one is Samyang. They're pretty much all the same. I got the Rokinon one just to see what Rokinon is like, because I do have a Bauer fisheye lens, but that's for a Sony A mount. But anyways, yeah, basically you guys just saw a video test, the first set of clips run you through all of the different picture styles, and those are all shot at 2.8, so you can see how soft the lens kind of is. Now on this camera, the video is not the best, by far not the best, but because of its form factor, and after you saw me do the test static shots, I did do also one handheld shot of the airplane, so you could see how smoothly panning can be with such a wide angle lens. You know, I was riding around South Beach pretty much all day just recording, just had the camera on recording, had the camera at my hip, and yeah, just caught what I could. So you can see, you know, what you can use the camera for. Maybe, I mean, obviously having the camera at your hip like that is not the best angle, but you do get some interesting footage. As you can see at the very end there, I actually bumped into a guy because I saw the little hole I could get through, but then someone closed, kind of cut me off last second, so I tried to swerve out of the way and I hit the guy. You guys didn't see the other part where the guy cut me off, but yeah, I didn't just run into him purposely without looking. It was kind of like a last minute type thing where I got cut off, but probably should have just ran into the guy who was cutting me off, because he did see me, he just didn't really care, I guess, that I was riding through there. But anyways, yeah, so yeah, I think as far as video goes, it's a good camera for video if it's all you have. And if you're a photographer and want to do a little bit of video and don't want to get too into camera settings as far as video goes, which being a photographer I don't think is such a big deal, like you have with the DSLRs, you can set everything manually. On this camera you can set ISO manually, you can set your shutter speed manually, but really you only want to be at 50 because it records at 24 frames per second, and the shutter speed, you can only set this to 60 shutter speed, so it's not the best for shutter speed either. I had this shutter speed set to automatic, so I don't know what the shutter speed was, and the ISO, like I said, you can't change it, and it's automatic. So I don't know what ISOs all of these shots were at, because I just don't have that information. Pretty much the only thing you can change in video mode is your picture style and your white balance. So I guess that's cool if you want to add your own little flavor to it and don't want to worry about color correcting, because I would not recommend color correcting this footage because the bitrate is so low. There's not really much you can, it's not too, you can't push it that far. So yeah, I don't know. And actually I'm doing this, I mean, you guys probably know I'm doing this with a fisheye lens. Well, this is with the X-E1. I have basically my kitchen light on and the sunlight from this window back here. I did this on purpose. This is at f4 because I didn't have any f4 shots in there, so I wanted to give you as many apertures as I could, just so you guys could kind of see if there is any diffraction. I really did not see much of a difference no matter what f-stop I was at. It's very minute, and unless you're a pixel peeper, which I can be sometimes, but with this camera I'm not going to even try, because I know if I pixel peep I'm probably going to see something I don't like, and it's just going to discourage me on using this camera for video. I have used this camera for video in the past. I don't use it a lot because I have a GH2 and that's way better for video. But I am starting to kind of grow fond of using this camera for video, mainly because of the form factor. Form factor is kind of a big deal sometimes. So yeah, I mean, I can't recommend this for video, but if you have this camera and you've never touched the video mode, check it out and see what you can get, because I think you can get some pretty interesting stuff. So yeah, and this video I actually made thanks to somebody who commented on one of my videos. Let me pull his name up real quick just to give him a quick shout out. 1 second. Thomas O.E. I guess, I don't know if that's how you say his last name. It's O-O-I. So yeah, thank you for asking me to do this video. It's a great idea, and I'm going to post this up so you can enjoy it. And if you are thinking about using this camera for video, if you already have it, go ahead. If you just want a video camera, I would look somewhere else because there's a pretty high price tag on the X-E1. And if you want a fisheye lens, I'd go with one of the micro four thirds cameras. Maybe if you want, I don't know if the OMD is any better as far as video goes. I know that you can look at the new, what is it, G6 I think that's coming out. That's a pretty cheap camera, and it has the GH2 sensor. The GH3 is a little pricey, so if that's out of your price range, I wouldn't go for that. But yeah, look at the G6. They've got some fisheye lenses for that micro four thirds mount, or you could look at some of the Canon cameras for video, the T3i, T4i's. I think that now they have the T5i. They're all pretty much the same, but yeah. But if you want the form factor, check out OMD. I think it'll be a better. I don't know if it'll be better. I mean, honestly, as far as video goes, they're pretty much the same. I do have somebody who had an OMD with video, and I checked it out, and it's pretty much the same thing. You can't really change much. I don't know if you can change the ISO. Maybe you could change the ISO on the OMD, which is a definite plus, because I like to know what ISOs I'm at just to try to get the best quality. But this thing, I can push it to 6400 and no problem, because it does resolve pretty well at those high ISOs. The X-E1 does. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Again, please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think. If you want any more reviews, with the gear I have, obviously, I mean, I can do, I can do them for you. So yeah, thank you again, and have a great day, guys. Take care.